a resume. Oh God. Very riveting gameplay here. Kind of forgot where I was. Yes, jeez.
Units in the vicinity.
Any Central units, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Oh, hell no, I do. Yeah, I need to remember what mission this is. Kind of stopped like midway through.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Fuck, I don't even remember what mission I'm playing. Let's go to case objectives. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Yeah, I found her body next to like a railway.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Why
Nothing
is your
serious.
guy always yelling?
I've had a few skirmishes.
But nothing reprehensible.
No. The odd parking ticket. That kind
Oh,
of
I
thing.
failed. Yeah. Yep, I can tell immediately.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
I don't like you, McCaffrey. You look like someone who's trying too hard, like your whole life is some kind of performance. I think you need to give us something to get us out of your life.
I don't like you either, you pompous, stiff-necked patrician. You think I don't see through you and all the other minions of the ruling class?
You are bad.
Fuck me, dude.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
Probably gonna fail this, but whatever.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Ooh.
McCaffrey, we're not finished with you. You had your chance to cooperate.
There's only one dude here. What kind of shit is that? Oh, that's whatever.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
I'll fucking deep throat your ass, Tom. Can't go upstairs. Can we ask this dude again?
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
There's like 2 dudes here. No, sick. Guess that's it. It's only 2 dudes. So.
Officer 103 AD.
KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central Code 2.
11 King, in or out? Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Get the fuck out the way. Very riveting game. What a dick.
Are you not something from something to get tonight?
Drifting. What's going on here?
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Oogie.
I didn't want to arrest the kid.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Fuck you.
Seems like a decent guy. Mister, a man like you always is the best.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Okay, Cap.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
He's at the desk. Where's he just ask somebody?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
He has to be on the phone with the operator. It's like
Apartment 6,
down the way.
126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks for your help.
Probably go to that bowling alley first.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the Slam River found out.
That's rough. Lemon washed.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Code 3.
5 George is en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central?
Lemon wash. From pots and pans. I only think they had emergency brakes back then. But whatever. That's fine. Nothing happened. You didn't hear that. Dude, look at that ray tracing on there, dude. You can see the reflection and everything.
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters.
Damn, she's fucking old, dude.
Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Your face is
He's
saggy
a
on my
nice
nuts.
boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
I swear, this town is going straight
Say,
to
can I
hell.
borrow some of that mascara?
Down the left side of the alley.
Down the list. Oh.
Would you recommend the special, miss?
Tiernan! LAPD!
Oh, come on, dude.
There!
Oh, it's the same car. Look at that. It's unlocked. Has the keys already inside.
What are you waiting for? Get after him! We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Ooh, damn, roasted.
These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Oh, that would have been a fucking complete spin.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. Hit him! And that is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Put your hands where I can see them.
That was fast. That was very dangerous. You southern chicken slugger. your ass in there. Now what? Let's go to this nigga's place.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
I don't want to do that. I hate helping the public. Jesus, dude.
Easy!
Barely touched the car and shattered all the windows. I know my authority. I don't need to say shit.
Just go easy, Phelps.
That's what happens when you don't take your foot to gas. I'm gonna drift past him.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Of course, not downstairs. It has to be upstairs. What does this one say? This one. Right here.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Kick that shit.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. You want to do the honors, Phelps?
Oh, fuck yeah. Ooh, it's half of the paper.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Mm-hmm. Why would you leave it there, though? I might actually need to read that. I don't know. Probably nothing. Nope. Oh, shit. Ooh, this is the nigga right here.
He said he was at home.
Oh my
He said he
boy.
didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a
Upstairs
carrier pigeon.
Plays with pigeons.
Surely we can write him up for
That's a weird
that.
fucking dude.
A citation, at least.
Solve that big case.
Roof access. It's this easy to get to your roof. Fucking weirdo, dude.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
God fucking, oh, why is it all backwards? God damn it. Hurry up, dude. Jesus. Where'd this nigga go?
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
I'm on. Let's get fucking railed by a car.
Be careful, he looks dangerous.
He ain't gonna do shit. Come on, dude.
Give it up, LAPD.
Come on, just tackle him. There we go. Fucking hyperspeed going on.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
That was a run and a half right there.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Yeah, whoever did.
You never know.
It wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3, identify.
Is he the detective? No, the petty police officer. Don't that shit. Just rip it. Oh, that nigga.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Oogie.
Don't fail me, young Phelps.
I probably will, don't worry. No, dude, number one.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
What the f? These fucking eyes rolled. Oh.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Man, it's getting fucking hard to read these guys.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
God fucking damn it. Hate doing
You and
this.
Evelyn were
Where's
drinking
your
together
shit?
last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Fuck me, dude. Fuck this game.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
I didn't do that, and there's no way you can prove any different.
Swear to Jesus.
As hard as this is for you to contemplate, I really loved
I
Evelyn.
failed this shit, dude. This dude, fuck me.
She was kind and gentle to me.
Yep.
Evelyn was
failed
missing
that
a
shit.
ring from her
Fuck
right
me,
hand.
dude.
That's strange.
God damn it.
She always wore it.
I hate doing this shit. Never get it.
Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Damn. Fuck shit interviews. God damn. I'll completely fail this one too. You have all the evidence I need.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Doesn't look good, Grosvenor. It's either you or Tiernan from where we're sitting.
Personally, I think Evelyn is better off. But I had nothing to do with it.
How the fuck is that wrong?
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Accuse him of what? I don't
You're
know
lying,
what the fuck to do
McCaffrey.
it.
You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
I don't know. I don't fucking remember. Who the fuck am I talking? Is this McCaffrey?
Sorry.
I'm so confused.
Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Yeah, it is. Okay. It's better fucking.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Fucking hate interviews. Always do shit. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my
Captain's gonna
sap.
Be up my ass. You know, that was terrible.
Operator, give me dispatch. Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks.
Now what? Do I go interview him again? I guess so. Let's get something to do.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said,
You were in the war?
yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Damn.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand.
I did terrible at it, but okay.
I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Ooh, you dunzo, AC. Better not drop the soap. Wow, it's like the worst question marks I've got.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead. First platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Nabus.
It's here to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nabus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes.
I'm in charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
What a dick. Coder Moon murders.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Oh, good.
Go right ahead.
They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
No one else but the killer knew about this message. To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
Wow.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too
peel
good to be
along,
true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know. What the fuck is going on? Jesus, dude. Just open your fucking ears, you'll know.
Wow.
Come on, fat ass, Jesus.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We've got to get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not going to take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Yes. Let's see, fucking drive straight in there.
Rather you than me, Phelps. You know, the local hobos use that as a latrine.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next? Elizabeth Short, Betty Short, Black Dahlia.
Elizabeth Short's Social Security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Fuck, dude. Are you kidding? There's a cave. I don't fucking know poems, dude. How am I supposed to do this shit? It's the first one. I don't fucking know a damn thing. I don't even know what I'm looking for. What the fuck am I looking for? I have no fucking idea. Is there a fucking cave anywhere? I don't know any caves. I doubt it's up here because I haven't done anything up here yet. Fuck. I don't fucking know. I'm lost. I don't know what the fuck to do. We've done that one. I don't fucking know. There's something around us? I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for. Come on. So many hidden vehicles. Jesus. I can think it was this one over here. Either that one or that one. Yeah, this one first.
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citations. What a day to be a cop. That pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Any Central Unit, car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at the Methodist Church Unit Hanover to identify.
Hopefully that's a spot. This thing snaps. The top end's terrible.
Phelps!
Not my fault. Pretty sure it's a hidden car in there. It's like a Ford Coupe or some shit. If I remember back in my day. So confused.
From its curved roof, the mountain's frozen tears hang down, raining forth. Doubtful light.
Doubtful is right.
A chandelier. The glass dome at the Halls of Justice. It's worth a shot, Rusty.
Okay, Professor, one shot's all we got.
You can fucking do that earlier and then waste all that time driving over here. God, fuck damn it. This game. I can imagine being a real detective. Possible. almost tail tap that. Sick. That would have been like 10 points. The amount of health points this car has is unbearable. Oh, whatever.
Give me a break.
See those health points? It's like hardly even damaged. I drove all the way across the map and all the way back. How the fuck is I supposed to figure that out? Something I never would have found out.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Where is it? Follow this guy.
Let's go.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me.
Shit. Wow. Clues.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
Jesus Christ, pull it off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it.
Fucking swing, dude. Jesus.
Swing, damn it. Come on, come on.
It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
That was a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. See, the push to go backwards and pull to go forwards.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
True that.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
From older dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
You're doing it, not me. I can't do that shit. So I just drive around in circles until...
Continue the response.
I think it was pretty cool.
He keeps mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. I got you now, genius. Coming for you.
That's it. Has to be. Damn. Good. Actually got it that time. Dude, jump drift. Fuck yeah, dude. That was some tubular shit right there. Jeez, I'm smart. God fucking damn, dude. I actually solved something for once.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
Dude, hard.
Slow me down anyway, old timer.
Just have to get all the way to the top. Okay. Do some like front flips and shit, cartwheels. Whoa. Why would they make scaffolding this hard to get to the roof? I don't think construction workers can be jumping with like a sawzall on that gap. Oh horseshit, I barely fucking moved.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
Then get on the fucking ladder then, dude. Oh my fucking god, you're retarded. How'd they jump to that shit?
Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace.
A fourth one. Sick.
Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
Okay, I think it's the church or whatever.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out...
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
Pretty sure I know where it is. God damn it. It should be this place. Is it though? That one makes no sense, 'cause it's like overgrown and like thrashed and shit. Fucking cemetery.
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty, as long as we catch the guy.
I hope you're right, Cole. We'll be famous if we make this case.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit.
Please, Phelps. The siren.
Sirens.
Dad, you're gonna kill us!
It's like 10 miles an hour, dude. Yeah, I think that's it. How's not it? There's anything up here, except for vehicles. Yeah. like their monstrous works at uncloth. Where is it called? Cow skeletons. What's it out here? Like dead destruction, like everything clues to a cemetery. But no, it's not a cemetery. It just can't be.
It's him.
Start clicking on shit, that works. Of course it works. Oh, yes it did. Well, that's not it, because it didn't say search it. Those are all vehicles. Okay. What about this place? Is that it?
56 at this time.
No, okay. It's already there. Is it this one? I fucking hate these dudes. So confusing. Maybe? It's not this one. Oh, god damn it. I don't know what it is. We do it there, there. Where's the third one at? we have Hall of Records, then we have Square, Folk Library. Oh, fuck. It's all been like small areas, I think it might be.
If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
Of dead destruction, ruin within ruin, ruined skeletons, jammed in the hard, black, deep.
Yeah? I don't get it.
The tar pits, Rusty. All those remains they found there, of course our guy's attracted to it.
Well, let's hope he got stuck in them.
Of course, oh my god, the one missing chance. Why is it so far away?
Hey, come on!
You're driving now.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit handle code 3 identified.
Oh, Jesus. Is there really been that bad? I'm curious. Oh, and then 6. Okay. They're walking the wilder. All that bird shit.
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Very funny.
Oh, hell yes. What a dick.
Whoa! Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils? Anyway, snakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Easy.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing. Steady.
It's a long walk. I don't think it's make a straight shot too.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Like, why couldn't they just make a straight walk all the way? Oh, it's right here. Ooh, the white shoe.
One of Teresa Terreldson's shoes.
Another one. Sick.
A sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
Oh, thank God it looks like shit.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought
Why
that
did you use
hobo
the first
bum
time,
Terrell's
dude?
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
I didn't fix my car. Okay. See if my retarded ass can actually do this one. Did we already go to this one? I think we did. We did. So that's not it. Okay. Where that though?
So this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in a bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
get the point.
Let's steal this thing.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer. I need your car.
Goddamn ding!
I don't know where it is. I don't know where I'm going. That was already there. Why is this so confusing?
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
Oh, I'm waiting for him to solve that shit. I don't think this is one of them. Yeah, it's not. Shit, dog. That was pretty pointless. I'm gonna call it here. I might do it in the live stream. I'm outie. 5-0.